welcome to Gigi's Beauty Compound. I am excited to tell you guys today about an amazing restaurant and experience that I had. The name of the restaurant is called Breakfast at Barney's. And I just want to tell you guys I had an amazing experience at this local restaurant. It was located near downtown Atlanta, and the exact address is 349 Decatur Street, Suite A1 in Atlanta. And I was seeing all of these advertisements online for these soul food egg rolls. I kept seeing them popping up. And for me, I thought that was a sign. I said, listen, I have to try these soul rolls, as they call them at Breakfast at Barney's. So I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to take a look at them, give you my feedback. So here we go. So inside of the actual egg roll, it has collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and yams. You're like, Gigi, how does that taste? I don't know about that. Listen, it's delicious. You can place an order and it comes in a set of 4. So you get 4 of the soul rolls. And look at that. It's crispy. It's wonderful. And to be quite honest, you can get full off of just one. But I'm going to take a bite for you guys so you can see my reaction. Oh, in addition to the soul roll, you get a nice little thing of what they call the mambo sauce. And for those who are from up north, it's equivalent to like sweet and sour sauce, but it has a little bit of kick to it. But it puts you in the mind frame of sweet and sour sauce. So I'm gonna take a little look here. So I'm gonna dip it a little bit in the mambo sauce, and it's the sauce, you guys, is sweet, but it's so delicious. And you don't need too much because the flavor just spreads. So you don't need too much of the sauce. But here we go. So I don't know if you guys can see that. You see on the inside, you can see the collard greens, the macaroni and cheese, and like the yams, like the sweet potatoes. Some people call them yams, some may say sweet potatoes, but that is also inside of the soul rolls. Very crispy, very flavorful, and you can eat it as an appetizer if when you visit their restaurant, or you can order it like a meal. Like, because it had all of this wonderful goodness on the inside, I was like, I just want to have it as a meal today. And so that's what I did. So I would highly suggest that you guys try Breakfast at Barney's. And again, that address is 349 Decatur Street, and that's Suite A1, Atlanta, Georgia, 30312. Now let me tell you guys about the parking. When you pass the restaurant, there is going to be a sign that's going to say parking, and it's like a sign that's kind of close to the ground. But you literally just if you're coming from, if you're coming from the direction where the restaurant is on your right hand side, you're going to make a quick sharp right into that parking lot, and it's actually free. So that was great because I was driving like I don't know where I'm going to park. But the customer service, at the restaurant, I was able to give them a call and say, hey, I don't see where I park. Where do I park? And, they just let me know, and they stayed on the phone with me, and the customer service was excellent. So as I entered the restaurant, it was close to closing. However, everyone inside, all of the staff, they were so hospitable. The one of the ladies at the bar, behind the bar, she, placed the order for me. And even the staff that greets you as soon as you step in the door. There was a wonderful gentleman that opened the door, for everyone as you enter the restaurant. And then you're greeted with the first, greeter, who would, typically, seat you and everything. It's very nice, quaint. I love the fact that the staff had on uniforms that matched the decor, because on the inside the decor was black and white and the seats were like a forest green. But I love that they matched the decor because it fit. It made sense. So yeah, I wanted to just tell you guys about the new spot that I found. So if you are in Atlanta, you want to try out breakfast at Barney's. Again, the address is 349 Decatur Street, Suite A1. That's in Atlanta, Georgia. Zip is 30312. And I'm just going to take another bite. And I hope you guys can hear the crispiness of the soul roll. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's so delicious. So good. And just like your mama tells you, don't talk with your mouth full. So try to chew as much as I could so you guys could understand me. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about tonight, I'm going to set my plate to the side. Speaking of restaurant customer service, lately I have just been, just exploring different restaurants here in Atlanta because I enjoy and I love an excellent cultural experience. But you can also have an excellent experience when you visit an actual spa. So we're going to just talk briefly tonight about your spa etiquette and what that means. So as a licensed esthetician, sometimes I do mobile services where I'll travel to the actual client's home. I set up my table. I have my nice comfortable sheets, on my massage table, my steamer with the light and, all of that great stuff. My massage oils and facial products and all the wonderful things that, you need for the client service. And sometimes, and I have before, worked in a physical spa location where services were rendered, from the business owner. Me being, a service provider. Now, a lot of times when you go into a spa, you may notice the opulence, you may notice how beautiful the decor of the facility is, and you may enjoy a wonderful luxury experience. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone who doesn't enjoy, pampering themselves and having an excellent luxury experience, when you know that you're going to go to a spa. But I want to share something with you guys that you may not be aware of. Some spas or some spa employees depend heavily on your tips and gratuity for their livelihood. Now, guys, I'm sharing some industry secrets, but I think it's important for you all, whether you are a service provider such as myself, or whether you are a receiver of those luxury services, You need to know, because this will help you, enjoy your experience, but also keeping in mind the actual service provider that's giving you the service, right? So, some spas do pay, their employees with an hourly plus, whatever tips and gratuity that you guys may choose to share with us. Whereas some locations may only pay a commission, meaning it's only a certain percentage of the total amount of the service. So either way, either scenario that it may be, it is always greatly appreciated when the client lets us know that they thoroughly enjoyed the service with a tip or gratuity. Now, I have heard and I have been told by service providers who are overseas, such as Europe, that it is not their culture in Europe to actually provide or accept tips or gratuity. A lot of times it's included in the service, or it's just not a part of their culture to receive tips. And that's okay too. But keep in mind, when you travel, when you go to different spas, you do want to look up ahead of time. Like if you're going out of the country, it's always good to look up whatever that country's social graces are, social etiquettes are, because it'll help you to have a more wonderful experience. But also, you as a traveler or you as a receiver of a service, it's also great to leave a lasting, wonderful impression on your service provider, because what it will do is it makes them or us feel really great when we know that we were able to provide you guys with a luxury, calming, relaxing, euphoric type experience. And a lot of times we'll know that we did that for you is with a tip or gratuity. Now, granted, there is never any pressure when a service provider gives you an excellent service for you to give a tip. There's no pressure at all. But just wanted to just put something on your heart, in your mind, and in your ear, that if you enjoy your spa services, you enjoy your massage, you enjoy your facial, any of those services that you may render when you go to a spa, it is so greatly appreciated when you provide a tip, because that lets us know we did an excellent job. But on the service industry end, a lot of service providers rely heavily on those tips as part of their monthly income. So it's not just disappointing, if a service provider doesn't receive a tip or gratuity, but they may really, be counting on it just to help with their everyday expenses. Again, this is no guilt trip. This is not a talk about pressuring you as a receiver of services. None of that. I'm just telling you guys and sharing with you guys that there is another side of the industry that you as a patron may not be aware of. Now, I have also been privy to spas that only paid their employees based off of the commission and the tips. Now, here's the thing. If you guys, if that is how their pay structure is in that particular spa, then if you guys don't come and get your services done, then there are some service providers who may have to really hustle up to make sure that their expenses are taken care of. On the other hand, you may have spas that do actually pay the hourly plus, whatever gratuity that you guys offer. But all in all, it's always greatly appreciated to receive those acts of kindness because when service providers give you guys any type of service, whether it's your hair service, whether it's a facial, whether it's a massage, whether it's your mani-pedi, whatever services that you enjoy to receive pampering and relaxation, it's just another way that we know that you really appreciated what we provided you guys. Because what you don't know is a lot of service providers use their entire bodies to provide you with those pampering luxury services. If you may notice, some massage therapists, some estheticians, and etc., you may notice they have like some nice muscles in their arms and they may seem reasonably fit. Well, doing facials and massage and those types of things is physical. It's physically taxing, and it is also physical exercise. So when you're, really rubbing into your skin and really doing those different frictions and tapping and sepulchement and all of those different techniques that we use on your body, we're using our entire bodies to provide you with that pampering and with that luxury. So I just wanted to say, I thank you guys so much, all of you clients, all of you all who support your service providers, and you always provide a tip or gratuity on behalf of the service industry. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much, because it lifts us up. It does something internal to us when we know that you guys really enjoyed your services. We feel so loved and appreciated when you're able to relax on our tables or in our chairs. When you keep coming back, to that same person, that is a huge compliment to a service provider. Because having those continuing clients, it just really lifts our spirits, knowing that someone enjoyed our services so much that they continue to want to have the experience that we provide. It really is an amazing thing that just also happens on the inside of us as we are servicing you. So I just wanted to again just share that with you guys, because we absolutely appreciate our clients. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to provide services. We wouldn't be able to do our passion and our crafts. So we sincerely thank you all for using us to be a blessing to you. So that's all I wanted to say for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed my quick food review of Barney's at breakfast. And I hope you guys enjoyed the small talk about, tips and spa etiquette. Just something for you to think about when you visit your local esthetician or other service providers. We love you guys so much, and we love to see you guys come through the doors and the smiles on your faces after we provide you with the services. Thank you guys once again for joining Gigi's Beauty Compound. And I just want to say thank you again for all of you all who support my channel. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. And like I always say, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and ding that notification button. And feel free to share my videos as well. I promise you I won't mind. If you would like any of the makeup products and facial products that I feature in my videos, please use the links in the description. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys again for joining. Ladies and gents, thank you so much. Bye-bye.